Now with the two-handed slam.
Just piling on the lead with the dunk like that.
And that does it for the third quarter. Both teams clicking offensively as we approach the fourth quarter. And the final period of play just about to start. And so it's Houston with it. Now a timeout called by Houston.
That was a good time to call the timeout to try to settle everybody down and get back into their offensive rhythm. They've been coughing up the rock an awful lot.
And let's get this update now from Doris Burke, who's across the way on the sideline.
Well, guys, Kevin McHale had some advice for the team in that last break. He told us, guys, I know we can do this, fellas. Let's maximize every possession and get after it and just watch. Things will go our way. Kevin?
Thanks, Doris. And the Thunder making a switch here. Ibaka's checked in. Fourth quarter on the court for the Rockets. Ariza and Jones at the small and power forward. Lawson out there with Harden. And it's Howard in at the 5, down low. Lawson gets to Ariza. Harden outside. 5 on the clock. Can't hit. Now Oklahoma City takes it the other way. Up the floor. And stolen by Lawson. Passes to Howard. Tries again. And the layup is up and in. Howard's got 23 points.
He was the first one to react to that miss. Excellent anticipation on his part. A hustle play on the putback by him.
And it's out of bounds. Oklahoma City able to retain possession here. Roberson, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Westbrook comes in for DJ Augustine. Singler. It's stolen by Jones. And Harden with the stuff.
And guys, that's a big swing right there. I mean, taking the steal and then turning it into 2 easy points on the dunk.
No telling how important that sequence could turn out to be.
And guys, in a game this snug, moments like that are the ones we usually look back on at the end as a difference maker.
His shot's good from Cantor.
Really nice job to convert the putback opportunity there. I mean, he stayed with that play from start to finish. That's something we say about him a lot.
The game now all time. 12 points for Ariza.
Boy, that's a nice feed by Lawson.
And Roberson kicks to Cantor. And he makes the first. And Cantor drops them both. Houston's gotten fewer than half of their three-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. Lawson kicks to Jones. Back to Lawson. He dishes it to Ariza. And it's Howard finishing it off.
And that's an example of willpower right there, guys. I mean, grabbing the offensive rebound and then going back up strong.
And GA, in a close game like this where every possession is critical, that could prove to be a very big one.
Boy, it sure could, Kevin. I mean, he salvaged 2 big points for them off that miss.
For the Thunder, Adams comes in for Cantor. And it's Kevin Durant in for Singler. Westbrook with a wide open look. And again, Oklahoma City, no good. Harden. And he misses the go-ahead basket.
One made 3 for him for the game. Does he focus closer in? Let's see.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Lawson. For 3, Westbrook. And it's Westbrook again missing. Houston's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Harden gets the bucket.
Really not hard to see why they're giving up points on this run. I mean, they've just given them too many looks inside.
Yeah, and usually when a team goes on a run like this, it's because they are getting too many opportunities on the inside. Make them beat you from deep.
Durant for three. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. Harden has a wide-open look. Harden missing again. The Thunder with the lead. And Roberson kicks to West. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
And really, he epitomizes what a point guard should be. I mean, his skill as a passer might actually be matched by that creativity he shows around the rim.
Well, judging by that jam, Greg, I'd say you're absolutely right.
Boy, that's a nice surge for them just when they needed it in a game that was so tight.
And here's Harden for three. Harden missing again.
Just not much success when it comes to shooting.
Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist. And it's a 5-point Thunder lead.
Excellent vision by Durant out there. What a nice pass. He had one in the first as well. He can be dangerous. Keep an eye on it.
Oklahoma City shooting the pedestrian 36% in the 4th quarter. The offense not doing their best work of late. And out of bounds as the Rockets gain possession. There's 48 seconds left in the 4th. And Lawson, here we go. To the inside. Jones. Yes!
Clutch shot right there. That could be the difference maker.
Indeed, it might be a big, huge moment in this game right there.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
Yeah, but in this case, I think he got it right. The defender was still moving there and never really had good legal guarding position. He wasn't set.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game.
Boy, it's a scary sight when Howard starts lighting it up like this.
Durant drawing the double team. Here's Roberson. They grab their own miss. Stolen by Harden. Here's Harden on the wing. It falls!
I'll tell you what, the defenders didn't even get a sniff of him on that move to the hoop.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. They're losing by 2. 7 seconds left to play in the final quarter. What do you think, guys?
And it all comes down to this. Still enough time on the clock that they should be able to get a real good look.
Yeah, and in this case, you debate often. You hear guys debate whether to take a 2 for the tie or a 3 to win. In my case, with this situation, I think you go hard inside and see if you can get a good shot in close.
His performance today has just been so important. What a luxury to have a guy that's that dependable.
Timeout called, the Rockets. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Ariza.
Oh, that certainly could be costly. In a close one, those kinds of mistakes can really give the other team momentum.
To win it. Oh, and a chance to win the game, but the last second shot is offline. Time expires, and we're going to overtime. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. And what great competition we're seeing so far. After regulation, the stalemate. And we'll see now how these two teams and these few minutes of basketball pan out. So the Rockets win the tip. So the overtime period is now ticking away. Should be fun. Courtesy of Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineup for us now in overtime. Taking a look at the Rockets. Down low, it's Jones and Howard together. Harden and Ariza filling out the perimeter. And it's Lawson in at the point.
Just the shot they wanted. Point-blank range.
Good D by Westbrook.
Yeah, but you have to love that tough interior defense.
And, Greg, that's exactly what he gives you. I mean, he's constantly making his presence felt around the rim.
Jones drives in. Oh, and the dunk by Howard.
Man, he got fancy with that one, didn't he?
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open.
I tell you what, I like that, though, guys. Some coaches might not want you to make a play like that, but I tell you what, when you got the skills like that, I say go for it.
Harden gets to Ariza. The feed to Howard. Harden outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Three-pointer. And another 3 for Houston.
Boy, does he stun the crowd by answering right back with that triple to get the game back to even.
Well, I tell you what, guys, both teams giving and doing their very best to put it away.
And the D does just enough to throw off his rhythm on that shot.
For Oklahoma City, they've gone 2 of 4 on their shots here in overtime. Outside Durant. Shoots from the baseline. Good for another basket. He's put up 10 shots and made 7 of them. Houston's gone 1 of 2 so far in their three-point attempts in overtime. Here's Howard. It counts, and the foul. Serge Ibaka picks one up there.
Man, how about the dexterity for this big guy? I mean, he is really smooth around the basket.
Free throw no good for Howard. Thunder have gone 3 for 5 for their shot since we got started here in overtime. Durant, he's open. Good!
Somebody lit a fire under Kevin Durant.
Harden kicks to Jones. Howard tries.
Man, he got fancy with that one, didn't he?
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open.
I tell you what.
I mean, just beautiful.
So tough to stop Westbrook right now.
Left side, Jones. Here's Harden. Count.
This is exactly what happens when you allow James Harden to heat up.
And the Thunder with possession. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. This could be a turning point.
Critical possession right here.
And unable there to get the go-ahead bucket. And the bucket kicks to Westbrook. Wide open. Good. Russell Westbrook.
Kevin, they've still got a foul to give at this point.
Yeah, and strategy wouldn't be bad to use it if they need to.
It's Harden with the drive. And Durant sends it back. And they commit an intentional foul. We'll see another one of those so they can get into the penalty.
Honestly, just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball back.
That's a good foul, though. I like that. I mean, clock management is crucial at this time of the game.
He hits the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And so both free throws are good. And it's a 4-point ball game.
And that's the knockout blow right there, guys. Those free throws should put this one away.
OKC, make some noise for yours.
Timeout call for Rockets. They're behind by 4. 3 seconds left in the first overtime. Action has been terrific. Guys, your thoughts?
And you know what? They're not ready to give up yet. They'll try to intentionally foul if they can get a quick hoop.
Yeah, and I'm sure that's what they're talking about, Greg. I mean, it's their only chance. And even if it's a long shot, it is a chance.
And that's an intentional foul. So the first one drops, and that makes it a 3-point lead. So he gets them both, and it's a 4-point ball game.